Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Welcome back to Carpe Diem Sailing. If you're new to the channel, my name's Marco. I'm a Sail Canada cruising instructor, and in today's video I'll be talking about reefing the main single-handed. Welcome to episode 48, Reefing the Main Single-Handed. This video will be a demonstration of reefing single-handed. For a more detailed instructional video, please watch episode 27, Reefing the Main. For show notes and helpful checklists, please go to www.carpediemsailing.com/show notes. I have included a link in the description below. And now, let's get started. Let's review the steps in the slab or jiffy reefing process. First, the main must be lowered. Then the luff reefing line or reefing hook is made fast. The main halyard is hardened and correct luff tension is re-established before hardening the leech reefing line. Finally, tie in the reef points. These are the basic steps and will be modified to suit individual boats and rigging. For example, as you will see in the video, I do not tie in reef points in the middle of the sail. I prefer a different method of dealing with the bunt of the sail, which is the loose bit of sail left over after reefing. Let's take a look at the process in a real-life situation. In this clip, I'm tying in the second reef. I tied the first reef in while hove to, and had hoped to show that too, but the video did not work out. Having said that, the steps for both are exactly the same. In this clip, I'm tying the reef in while underway, close-hauled, with the autopilot steering. This, by the way, is my favored method. I start by easing the main sheet and letting the sail out to let the pressure off the sail. Once eased out and luffing, I prepare my luff reefing lines and start easing the main halyard. As you will see, I would have made my life easier by hardening the topping lift before I lowered the main. The topping lift is on, but not tight enough. Once the luff reefing cringle for the second reef reaches the gooseneck, I stop lowering the mainsail, I harden the luff reefing line, and start hardening the main halyard. Setting the proper luff tension by hardening the halyard until all horizontal wrinkles disappear. Next, I harden the leech reefing line, and here you will see why hardening the topping lift would have helped. The weight of the boom is making it hard to properly harden the leech reefing line. Because of the way my boat is presently rigged, I have to go forward to harden the topping lift. Once again, taking my time and moving carefully around the deck on the windward side of the boat, and not rushing. Now that the weight of the boom is supported by the topping lift, I can fully harden the leech reefing line. And once that is done, I harden the main sheet, centering the boom. As mentioned earlier, I do not like to tie in the reef points mid-sail. I prefer to tie in one sail tie through the reefing cringle and around the boom at the aft end of the sail. This backs up the leech reefing line and will hold the reef in place should the leech reefing line part. And finally, as always, I tidy up all my lines. As the wind moderates, you will shake out the reefs, either one at a time or all at the same time, as I will be doing here. Much simpler than putting the reefs in. Essentially, you are simply fully raising the mainsail. Once again, I will be shaking out the reefs while under sail, close hauled. I start with getting my lines ready, and by hardening the main sheet so that I can safely untie and remove the sail ties, or reef points if you use them. Once the sail ties are off, I ease the reefing lines. You'll notice that I did not harden the topping lift, but it is still on. I then raise the sail all the way and re-establish proper luff tension. I harden the main for close hauled. I tidy up my lines, and I stow my sail ties. See you next time when I discuss flag etiquette. Thanks for watching. Until then, I wish you all fair winds and following seas.